who was, I'm telling you, you want to talk about common names here. We talk about, trying to find people and what they did afterwards in life there. And I'll tell you, I did find this guy. Spoiler alert, I did find him afterwards, what he's up to. And it's crazy because he does have one of those really, really common names. And that's Greg Jones. The Giants and Mr. Greg Jones.
Yes, Mr. Jones.
Sha la 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 la. Starts at Michigan State, Ann Arbor. That's not Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor is Michigan. Where's Michigan State? I was trying to do the Mr. Jones song there. I know it's in Michigan, obviously, but wow. You sure? I thought it was in Illinois. Like, wow. Where is Michigan State? I got to look it up now. I don't even know where that is. East Lansing. I did know that, actually. I should know that because we got some Giants that were Michigan State guys at that point. Even I think, if I remember correctly, I don't have it up. I do believe that Carl Banks was Michigan State guy. For some reason, I'm thinking that. That's my mind is taking me to Carl Banks. Could go Magic Johnson, but he wasn't a Giant. We're going to Carl Banks there. Anyway, Greg Jones, again, linebacker, Alabama now, I'm saying because I said Tuscaloosa before. We're talking about James Brewer. Linebacker out of Michigan State, Spartan there. No confirmation if he was in the movie 300 or not. Round 6, 185. Ended up starting a bunch of games there for this rookie year after Jonathan Goff was injured. Another blast of the past I hadn't thought of ever. Jonathan Goff. He actually got engaged on the field while celebrating the Super Bowl win in 2011 too, which is kind of nice. Was cut though in 2012 before the season even began. So like literally he played 1 year with us and that's it. He did briefly sign on with the Las Vegas Locomotives of the UFL, but left the team when they didn't pay him shortly before the league folded. In 2023, 2013, I put that wrong, was signed by the Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, pretty impressive. He didn't play for 10 years to get signed. He appeared in 6 games with no stats with them while battling an ankle injury, but then he ended up landing on the IR with a broken leg on Christmas Eve, and then was cut May of 2013. Just 9 days later, he was signed by the Titans. He missed several preseason games with an ankle injury, and then was waived injured by the team there. So overall, with the Giants, 16 games, 5 starts, 31 tackles, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 tackle for loss. Again, had 6 more games with the Jaguars, but no stats to mention. And obviously, everything else was cut before the actual regular season there. And then, of course, as I forgot to take the screen off. I see your chat now. You could have told me something that said, let me keep that screen up the entire time. People are to see just this segment on YouTube and think we're just an audio podcast. Here we are.
Our lovely faces. Roll them.
Once he was done there. Once he was done there, playing in the NFL, he did go off to the CFL again. So 2014, he signed on with the Toronto Argonauts and played there for 2 years. Was a CFL All-Star in 2015 there. In 2016, he played for the team with quite possibly the best football name ever, and more because of the town than the actual name of them. The Saskatchewan Roughriders.
Roughriders.
Now, I assume there's something in Saskatchewan or Canadian history about the Rough Riders, but I automatically go to Teddy Roosevelt, who I believe did not spend much time in Canada.
No, but
in the United States.
But I'm pretty sure DMX wrote a song about them.
Did who? Teddy Roosevelt or the Rough Riders?
The Rough Riders.
Riders. It was a different Rough Rider. I'm pretty sure that was different. We'll have to wait for confirmation of that. If anybody wants to put that in the comments section there, but I do believe that is a different Rough Rider. He's actually still married there, so I guess we're able to find some information on him currently. So he did end up marrying the woman he got engaged to during the Super Bowl there back in 2013. Had a daughter born in 2014. While still playing, he actually took more classes at Michigan State to complete his degree in 2015. So that's nice.
Nice.
I was able to find his Instagram. And that's where I found a lot of the information as far as what he's up to at this exact moment. And apparently he's got a bunch of jobs. Like literally this man has got postings of things everywhere that he does apparently on that. So here's what he lists himself as: an inspirational speaker. Which, by the way, if you look up any former player, there's a website where pretty much they're all on for inspirational speaking. Apparently that's like an ex-athlete thing. He's also the VP of Van Protective Gear. Now, I looked up Van Protective Gear, found nothing. Looked up Van Protective Gear Greg Jones, found nothing. So I don't know what that is, to be very frank with you guys. He's the director of Life is Your Playbook, which is a leadership camp at the Lakes Area Community Coalition of Walled Lake, Michigan. So yes, he is back in Michigan, back where he used to play. He's
Back
also
where it started.
A rodent and fields consultant. Now, we're going to wear this very carefully so Rob and I don't get sued. Some people, not saying we definitely have not. Some people have called it a pyramid scheme.
I've heard it's shaped like a triangle in 3 dimensions.
I am going to say that it's a multi-level marketing company that deals in hair and skin products. Take what you want from that. Take what you want from that. He also listed a website on his Instagram, forcefield.com. So the number 4 CE field.com. So Force Field is a company whose website is actually down. And they were apparently, according to what I've been able to find online, a very small manufacturing company based out of Lansing. And that's according to Zoom Info, that website that pulls up random information on businesses. Everybody's been there, has done research and stuff before they pop up. So I'm not sure what they did. It sounds like they don't do it anymore. I don't know if they were involved with the Van Protective Gear thing that I can't find anything else on as well. But yeah, that's what he's up to. Listen, I mean, it sounds like he's trying some businesses out. It sounds like he's doing some good stuff here with the leadership camp there. Family man, still married to the woman that he engaged to during the field, and I think a lot of people remember him for that because that was like, it doesn't happen every year, but when it does happen and it's your team, you kind of remember it a little bit, So like I said, glad to see things seem to be going well for him. He's got a good family, got a home back where he went to college again, so things seem to be on the up for Greg Jones there.
Thanks for listening to Two Giant Goofballs, a New York Giants podcast. We appreciate your support.
Thanks so much.